What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a highly requested budget PC benchmark. I recently tested Fortnite on a GT 1030 graphics card paired with an Intel i5 6500 processor. And honestly, the results weren't exactly what I hoped for, but they are incredibly revealing for budget gamers. Before we get into the exact numbers, let us set the stage. The GT 1030 was released quite a while ago as an entry-level graphics card. The model I am testing is the GDDR5 version, which is crucial to mention because the GDDR4 version is practically unusable for modern gaming. The i5 6500 is a historically reliable quad-core processor, but today it definitely shows its age. So how does this budget combination handle Fortnite's latest engine upgrades? Well, let us start with the bad news. As expected, the more demanding the graphics settings, the lower the FPS, and the more noticeable the frame drops become. When I tried running the game on DirectX 12 using medium or high settings at 1080p, it was basically a stuttering mess. We are talking about hovering around a painful 15 to 20 frames per second. It was completely unplayable, especially during intense close-quarters firefights or rapid building scenarios where you desperately need every single frame. But there is a significant silver lining. I switched the game over to the recommended performance mode. If you're using older, entry-level hardware like this combo, performance mode is an absolute lifesaver. By lowering the 3D resolution scale down to around 70%, turning off all dynamic shadows, disabling anti-aliasing, and setting textures to low, the game finally started to breathe. In performance mode, the game can comfortably reach around 50 FPS, which is actually somewhat playable. It's not the buttery smooth 144 FPS experience that competitive players demand, but for casual matches, it holds up decently well. This hands-on experience lines up perfectly with what the broader PC gaming community is currently saying. Looking at recent internet reviews, tech forums, and Reddit threads from players trying to survive on a GT 1030 today, the consensus is clear. The continuous Unreal Engine graphical upgrades have made Fortnite significantly more hardware-intensive over the years, leaving older GPUs severely struggling to keep up with the new geometry. Many users explicitly report that while older esports titles might still run flawlessly, modern Fortnite now heavily demands painful compromises. Some hardcore budget players even strongly suggest dropping your base display resolution all the way down to 720p. They rely on aggressive upscaling just to squeeze out a barely stable 60 FPS, completely sacrificing all visual clarity just for a basic fighting chance. So what is the honest verdict? If I had to choose, I'd definitely go with performance mode for a smoother overall experience. It's basically the only way to make the GT 1030 viable today. Pushing the graphics any higher is just asking for pure frustration. Building a PC on a tight budget always requires making tough choices, but knowing exactly what performance to expect is the first step. If you have a similar build, I highly recommend tweaking your NVIDIA control panel settings as well to prioritize maximum performance over quality, as every single frame counts. What do you think about this setup? Would you play at 50 FPS on low settings, or do you think it is finally time for a full PC upgrade? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.